action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Vidal in at the point. Now, Junior, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. To the middle. Randall kicks to Junior. Goes up on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Now, here's Redick. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Vidal, the pass to Knox. And here's Junior. Favors brings the double. New York moving it around. And the basket by Knox.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Now here is Holiday, covered by Vidal. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now, here's Junior, guarded by Holiday. Count that one.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Vidal, and Junior throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now, here's Redick. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And so here is New Orleans. The Knicks making the shot. To stop the run. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oscar Barrett kicks it to Junior. Fades. Barrett the pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Robinson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Holiday. The Knicks making the shot. Unloads. that one wide left.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Randall. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Reddick's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Over in the corner, Randall. Good on the three-point shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 12. And Holiday kicks to Reddick. Pass to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Outside Reddick. Back to Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and it's Williamson missing. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 15-3 run right now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. Reddick against Barrett. Reddick dishes to Okafor. Story. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, you're doing everything out there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Bobby Portis comes in for Randall. Dodson's checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Ntilikina in for Barrett.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Down low to end the drought.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
From past the arc, the Knicks rebound. Here's Ntilikina, and the 3 ball is good.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ingram outside. Ingram drawing the double team. There's the pass to Hart. Fires the 3. And no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Okafor. Now Ingram. Back to Okafor. Hayes trying to break free. And Okafor at the basket on the assist from Ingram.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Passes it to Gibson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Okafor. He dishes it to Ingram. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Story. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Junior. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Lobbed up there for Gibson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The pass to Hayes. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis. Now, here's Junior. He's got 13. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Here's Ntilikina. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets the bucket.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. And a little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Here's Junior to the middle. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that there was a lot of pressure put on our team from outside, and to be able to withstand that, to be able to still go out there and play every day.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Taj Gibson. Junior's out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. And here is Payton following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Pass to Junior. To the paint, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Gibson with a good read in the pick and roll, gets into the space right after setting the screen. That opened up the shot.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Jazz, was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Holiday, the pass to Melly. Redick surveying the D. Passes it to Holiday. Jacks up a three. The shot by Redick, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 17 points for Junior.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Double team on Holiday. Here's Hart. Barrett covering. Here's Favors. And it's Junior with the rebound. The Knicks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. He kicks it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Holiday, the pass to Melly. Now, here's Redick. Outside Favors. Here's Hart. Barrett covering. Hart kicks to Redick. And it's blocked by Vidal. From deep. Here's Barrett. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Redick passes to Hart. Outside for Redick. Connects from three-point range. Redick's got 6 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And a wide-open look for Junior. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Melly. Redick with it. 6 points for him. Over Harkless. They get the rebound. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Junior with plenty of space. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Holiday. Last time out he had 14 points. Here's Melly. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Now, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart.
The offense is going to get a little bit more lethal with Knox being able to hit that.
Here's Holiday, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans.
Substitution. Holiday.
It's Ingram on the wing. 38 points for him last game against Chicago.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the chart.
And Robinson throws it down.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
And here's Holiday. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. And so it's the New York Knicks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. And it's Favors in at the 5. Now here is Holiday. Kicks to Redick. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Randall. 26 points for Junior.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Redick. On the wing, Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Pass to Knox. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Junior. After Drew Holiday's score, here's Vidal. Robinson kicks to Junior. Here's Barrett.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Knicks with a new 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Junior throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. Here's Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. That free throw good from Williamson.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
On the wing, Holiday hits it from three-point range. Holiday's just got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And there's the pass to Favors. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Shoots it. And he overshot that one, missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Drills the three-pointer. And that's now 33 points for Junior.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. To the inside, and the dunk by Williamson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Junior. 33 points for him, and he's good on the three ball. Barrett's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 35 points for Junior.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here is Holiday. 16 points for him. Rebounded by Knox.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday inside the line. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
They double him with Williamson. Barrett the pass to Vidal. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Knicks good for 2.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over it.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Holiday. And it's good, 2 points. Junior's got 41.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
In the corner, it's Ingram. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
There have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Story covered by Peyton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Hart. Puts up a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there it is for him. Junior's got 45 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Harkless. Passes it to Okafor. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Junior. He has 45 points, but they recover it. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hayes. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
New York calls timeout.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with a
Here's Vidal. Great D that time from Favors.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Knox out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Junior. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dotson in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Bullock. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. They got fined. That is the amount, which I think is about $25,000. Is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $100, $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
And that one misses. Around the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Now here is Holiday, covered by Vidal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Holiday's got 24.
Now Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
On your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. A Now baseline J misses off the right iron. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Dotson the pass to Vidal. Shot clock at 6. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. And it Favors that time on the assist from Williamson.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Floats it up for Junior. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Thornwell. He's guarded by Bullock. And Holiday kicks to Moore. The pass to Thornwell. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday, no one around him. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Bullock passes to Vidal. To the middle. Bullock, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Vidal. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Thornwell. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. And Ellington is subbed in for Damian Dotson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Vidal. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Junior throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Back to Moore. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Okafor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Vidal. And good. He hits it again.
Makes that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Gibson over to help. Here's Moore. Offensive rebound. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Got that one up quick. 63 points for Junior.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Harkless. Drills it from outside.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic
was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Vidal, Moore with the steal. And it's Junior with the rebound. And so here is New York. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Alexander Walker offline with his 3. Now Junior. And Junior throws it down.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.